Hello, guys, and we are here for some awesome live bingo action. Super excited to be streaming to you on those Pilot TVs. Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/Pilot TV, YouTube Live, as well as our Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch. So hopefully you guys are checking out those streams, sending out some messages as we shoot you out some luck as you get on after some of these great prizes we have in front of us.
That's right, as we can't wait to start giving out these great cash prizes today on this beautiful Monday. Hopefully, you're sticking around and getting enrolled as we have just about 10 seconds before we are in this first round of Great Game Day Bingo action. As we are aiming to give out some great cash in this next games. We'd love to highlight the great cash prizes that we have already given out. Over the past weekend, we were able to give out about 11 different jackpot prizes. Love to see it, as that made our last 7 days about 19 different jackpots to go out, as we sit at about 126 different jackpots for our season 17 so far.
Not too shabby this season, as we started off a great win this weekend with an over $7,000 jackpot, getting split up between Player over at Haskell's and Woodpile also playing at Haskell's. They split up that $7,000, each getting $3,743.19 in that fantastic major jackpot win. Congratulations to you, Player and Woodpile.
Absolutely. Ian and I had the privilege of being on air when we gave out that jackpot prize. Love to see it and congratulations. On Friday, we also gave out a few more jackpots as next one to go out went out to Alberto. They were over at the halftime rec when they got to take home $2,040.86. Congratulations going on out to Alberto.
A fantastic win there, as that led you into the final Pilot Payday win of the weekend, as we were able to see $2,500, as that's what's always going out in the Pilot Payday games, as In Swing and over at the Inside Swing was able to take on that awesome prize, splitting with nobody, getting sole winning of $2,500.
Congratulations there. But the prizes didn't stop there, as we had a huge jackpot going out on Friday, as we ended up giving out a giant jackpot prize of $41,740.30 to player Norm, as they were over at Ernie's on Gull Lake. Congratulations going on out to Norm on that Friday jackpot.
Absolutely a massive prize, the largest jackpot, obviously, to go out all weekend long. Congratulations to you, Norm. $41,000. But that didn't stop our Friday jackpots, as we actually saw one more jackpot prize go out on Friday, as that prize was $5,774 that went out to Bucky G over at the 1319 Woodfire Tavern. Congratulations to you, Bucky G, rounding off all those Friday jackpots. And before we get into our Saturday and Sunday jackpot winners, as we saw 5 different jackpots go out throughout our Saturday and Sunday, we would want to highlight our winner here, who will be taking home a must-go prize of $9.40. We're just waiting to see who it is.
That's right, as it is Mikey Mike as well as Donnie One. They both get to split up this must-go prize. Donnie One is over at the St. Paul Saloon, and Mikey Mike at the Old Piper Inn. Congratulations as you split up that $9.40 must-go prize. Continue to get enrolled into this next matchup, as that minor jackpot will be at 54 balls or less getting into this next game.
Should be a great game number 2 of live bingo action on this Monday. And as we get after it, we're going to continue highlighting jackpot winners from this weekend, as we now move into Saturday's jackpot wins, as we gave out, a total of 6 different jackpots on Friday, only 2 to go out on Saturday, so a little bit shorter list, but still great prizes, as Iron Bar over at Carboni's Pizza CR Village started off our Saturday with a $5,199.64 prize going out to them.
Congratulations there, starting off Saturday right, as we ended up giving out a very close close jackpot as well on Saturday to the Tasty Time. They play over at VFW Columbia Heights when just this past weekend they took home $5,196.40. Awesome job to the Tasty Time.
Yeah, great job to you, Tasty Time. As we then saw some great jackpots go out on Sunday. As we move on to the first prize to go out on Sunday, went out to Petunia over at the Riverside Store and Tavern, taking home a lovely jackpot prize of $1,266.02. Congratulations to you, Petunia.
Absolutely, congratulations, Petunia. As we had another jackpot prize go out on Sunday, as Rich was over at the VFW Coon Rapids when they took home $6,439.26. Congratulations to Rich, getting a little bit richer.
Absolutely, the largest jackpot prize to go out on that Sunday. As the final jackpot prize to go out on Sunday went out to Jim Wins Never over at the Rivers Bend Bar and Grill, making himself a liar by taking home an awesome win of $4,663. There's better things to be wrong about, Jim Wins Never, as you took home a fantastic jackpot prize there as our final jackpot winner on Sunday.
That's right. Congratulations to all 11 of our jackpot winners over the last 3 days. We love getting to highlight each and every one of you taking home a great cash prize. So stick around and hopefully we'll get to call out your name added onto our jackpot list, getting to take home great cash prizes over that $600 amount.
Absolutely. And if you guys enjoy taking home those prizes, do us a favor and show some love by giving our Facebook page a like and follow. Just search up Pilot Games and look for our logo. Click on that, and by doing so, you'll stay updated with weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and more. Also, check out our website link on Facebook, as we have a link tree with all the info you need, including a bar locations tab that opens up a map that shows you all the pinned locations where you can play Pilot Games, our other social media links connecting you to our Twitter as well as Instagram, and even more there. It's just the hub of all things Pilot Games, so definitely go give it a like and follow.
That's right. Go and check out that Facebook page today, as we love for all of you guys to be out there connected with Pilot Games, being a part of our community, as we would love for you guys to be longtime Pilot Games fans and players.
Absolutely.
Go and check it out today, as it is right there at your fingertips. As we are about halfway through this great game here, we'll have to wait to see who is going to be taking home what cash prize, but we'd love for you guys to know when to come out for all the different cash prizes we grow each day. As each and every day we get great bingo started off with Game Day Bingo from noon all the way till 1 p.m. As Monday through Friday, Ian and I get the privilege of coming to you live during that hour lunchtime show. Then at 1 p.m. we'll go off air and you'll jump into your first round at Lucky 4 Bingo for the day. It's got over $123,120.54 growing into that 1 p.m. chance, so make sure you guys come on out for Lucky 4 Bingo in just a little bit.
It is definitely a lot of fun as that caps off that lunchtime bingo, as that moves you into more Game Day Bingo, that whatever prizes me and Jordy don't give out during this 12 to 1 time, you guys can get after as we get back to the Game Day Bingo from 1 all the way till 4 p.m. As 4 p.m. brings your second opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo, another shot at $123,000 if it didn't go out at 1, so should be a great time there. After 4 o'clock, we'll get into some more live bingo that we'll be playing, but before we do so, let's see who takes home our Musco prize in this awesome game number 2 of Monday Game Day Bingo.
There it is, yet again, Mikey Mike at the Old Piper Inn, taking home this prize for themselves this time. Congratulations on that, Musco. $7.80 heading your way, Mikey Mike. Make sure to get enrolled into this next matchup. You seem to have the luck today, but that minor jackpot will now be at 56 balls or less, getting a little bit more doable as we get into this third game of Game Day Bingo. Stick around and get enrolled.
As you do so, we'll continue to highlight live bingo opportunities, as after that 4 p.m. game of Lucky 4 Bingo I talked about before we gave out that prize, you'll have it more Game Day Bingo, as me and Jordy will be back here once again to play some happy hour Game Day Bingo from 4 all the way till 6. We'll be trying to give out that minor major and mega prize, whatever's grown throughout the day, should be a blast to get after during that 4 to 6 time.
Absolutely. Come on out from that 4 to 6 time, as then at 6 p.m., you'll have your third and final chance at Lucky 4 Bingo. If it did not go out at 1 or 4, it'll be the largest cash prize grown in our live bingo today at that 6 p.m. chance. So come on out for Lucky 4 Bingo all 3 times.
As you'll then finish your day off with game day bingo, running from 6 all the way till 10 p.m. Should be a lot of fun there as well to finish off your live bingo opportunities. As we got just 40 seconds to get enrolled into this next game, should be a lot of fun as we get working through this game number 3 of Game Day Bingo. As we get into this game 3, we would like to highlight some national days, as we only have one national day, but it's one that me and Jordy enjoy so much that it's worthy of being the singular national day we celebrate today.
That's right, as it is National Tortilla Chip Day. National Tortilla Chip Day on February 24th celebrates a crunchy chip that provides a multitude of ways to enjoy it. The day also shares the chip's history and many ways to enjoy this delicious snack food.
Absolutely. Definitely a great one to be able to highlight. Me and Jordy love a good tortilla chip and is a staple for our Mexican nights.
Absolutely. We always have to have tortilla chips in the pantry. You never know when the need for some nachos is going to arise. I gotta say, there are so many different ways to enjoy a good tortilla chip. It really is just a versatile staple you should have in your house at all times.
Absolutely. And there's so many things to dip your tortilla chip in that you can always find something really enjoyable to have. As a good queso dip is always delicious with a good tortilla chip.
Absolutely. Some good pico de gallos or salsas is a delicious one as well.
Yeah, I know one of your personal favorites is obviously a guacamole dip. That is always something that I know is a fan favorite for most people when we talk about the tortilla chip.
Yeah, it is in fact my favorite thing to have with tortilla chips is guacamole by far, but
Okay.
you gotta know I don't discriminate. You could put some chips, queso, guac, the whole trio in front of me and it would be devoured in about 20 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. And there's so many different ones. Like you can also have like a hamburger dip that's available out there, and I'm sure that's absolutely delicious. Just mixing together a bunch of those hamburger flavors.
Yeah, like a chili cheese dip almost.
Mm-hmm.
There's even what they call cowboy caviar,
Oh.
which is eaten with tortilla chips primarily, and it can have everything from black beans to jalapenos, even potentially pineapple or mango. People add a bunch of different stuff into their cowboy caviars, and it is delicious when you scoop it up with a tasty tortilla chip.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think my number one has to be queso. I just love a good queso. A nacho cheese dip is good, but I think when you talk about, I would just rather have the queso cheese dip if I'm gonna do
I
a cheese
completely
dip.
agree. If I'm going cheese dip, I'm pretty partial to the churi pollo or the churi queso with the chorizo
Oh,
inside the queso.
absolutely.
That is
That's
definitely my favorite.
That's the way I'm leaning as well. Absolutely, a little bit of that chorizo in my queso makes it that much better. But there's so many different ways to enjoy a tortilla chip, whether it's a refried bean dip and other great options out there for you to be able to enjoy this
Absolutely.
national day. So explore your world. Maybe enjoy a different dip that you've never tried, and to enjoy this National Tortilla Chip Day, or try and use the chip in a way that you've never imagined. I mean, there's great ways, or just bring out your classic staple, as I know a lot of people out there just have a lot of loved food that involves a tortilla chip.
Absolutely. So happy National Tortilla Chip Day. We do have Bob over at Carboni's Pizza Bar and Grill Lakeville taking home this Musco prize, $10.90. Heading your way, Bob. Congratulations there. That minor jackpot will now be at 58 balls or less. Very exciting stuff as that gets even more doable. Make sure to get enrolled into this next matchup of Game Day Bingo. You do not want to miss out on the great cash we have growing going here.
Absolutely. Currently, my favorite use of the tortilla chip is for a pulled pork barbecue nacho,
Nacho.
as that's last time I had that, it was just so good. I had myself multiple servings.
Yes.
It was quite tasty. So that's my favorite current use of the tortilla chip. How about you?
My favorite use of the tortilla chip is accompanying my Chipotle bowl. That is
There
my
you go.
favorite way to have tortilla chips. I don't even need a utensil, really. I mean, I just use the chips from Chipotle as my
Yeah.
scooper. It's just the best. It is my favorite thing. I think about it daily. It is a food I crave all the time.
And Chipotle chips are your favorite tortilla chip.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I had the privilege of working at Chipotle for a period of time, and I was chip girl.
Yeah.
And so I know how to do it. I just need the proper utensils and ingredients to do it at home.
So you just need to start making your own Chipotle
I feel like
chips.
I would be way better off.
Well, also you would make it more consistently than the people at Chipotle, because we randomly get bad bags of
Absolutely.
Chipotle chips
Well, yeah, we would use fresh oil every time I make them.
and it would be delicious. It would be awesome. So, I
You know what
definitely
I don't
encourage it.
like thinking about, though, is every 4 chips is a small whole tortilla.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
That's something I don't like, and that's something I never really realized until I was chip girl, and I had to take tortillas and make tortilla chips
Yeah.
out of that. And yeah, it really puts in perspective how much you're consuming. I'm eating like 20 tortillas.
But they're delicious tortillas.
But they're delicious and crispy and salty, and how could you not want them to pair with your food?
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. I think, it's ridiculous for us to even think about it. It's disrespectful for the tortilla chip.
Truly.
As
Pretend
it's-
I didn't say anything.
As it's his own thing. Happy National Tortilla Chip Day. Enjoy all the dips and chips that you can enjoy on this national day. As I guess not many chips, just a tortilla chip, but there's also the purple tortilla chips, the corn
Blue
one.
corn.
Yeah, the blue one corn. So there's different options out there for you as well. Happy National Tortilla Chip Day as we move on into this game right here.
That's right. But as we move on into this great game here, we are 18 balls away from trying to give out our next prize. But we have very little to talk about with our Vikings currently, as we are just inching our way closer and finding out some bigger question marks that we have on certain positions. But we have, in fact, teamed up with our incredible Vikings team for an awesome E-Tab game that you guys can go and check out wherever you play Pilot games. You guys can check out Vikings Victory right there at your fingertips. It is awesome, and go and show your support for our Vikings in their off season.
Absolutely. Definitely go check out our Vikings and see what kind of great prizes you could take home, hang out with Victor, and have a fantastic time. As currently right now we are playing some great wild themed game day bingo, and as we work through this great bingo, you're actually earning points towards the game day bingo standings. Been very competitive so far in these standings. We've had lots of ties, but most of those ties have been broken up into different clusters. There still is a few ties out there, but we'd love to talk about all those close races and the top players playing game day bingo currently.
That's right, as we jump on into 10th place with Jim at the Whiskey Street as they sit with 35,000 points. Right ahead of them, though, with 36,000 in 9th place, we have Woodpile playing at Haskell's. 8th place, right ahead of them with 37,000 points, is Richie at the Pine Island Liquor Store. Then, just a step ahead with 38,000 in 7th place, we have Mike over at the Sherwood Lounge. And one more step up with 39,000 points in 6th place, we've got Not Sure over at the Montego Blue. It is just a ladder one step away for each of those players in our bottom half of these standings. 5th place is 6'9" T-Bird at the Lookout Bar and Grill with 33,000 points so far. Then with 47,000 in 4th place, we got Maggie playing at the Lyle Liquor. 59,000 points for 3rd place Cheese at the Beartown Lounge. Brother Nate is at the Chart House in 2nd place with 68,000 points. And in 1st place, it is none other than Call Me Jen over at JR Mac, just dominating these standings with a whopping 133,000 points so far this season.
Great job to Call Me Jen and all of those players Before we get into the location side of these standings, we do have a winner here. Splitting up our $16.70 must-go prize in this game, we got GGG over at Billy's Rockford and Sid17 playing over at Moe's in Mounds View. Congratulations to both of our winners, splitting up $16 as we now get enrolled into this next game. Minor jackpot finally going to be sitting at 60 balls or less. We'll see if we can give it out in this upcoming matchup, as you guys just have a little bit under 2 minutes to get enrolled into this next game. Over $100 on that minor jackpot already as we're getting enrolled.
That's right, so continue to get enrolled in the next minute and a half, and as you do so, listen up as Ian will be taking the player side of our Game Day Bingo standings. As each day you guys come on out and play these great games, the locations you play at get to earn points as well.
Absolutely, starting off these location standings in 10th place, we have McHugh's Grill and Bar. They sit with 68,000 points. With 69,000 points in 9th place, we got the Sherwood Lounge. As the Beartown Lounge sits in 8th with sits in 7th, tied with the Riverboat Depot. This is the only tie in our entire Game Day Bingo standings, as they both sit with 74,000 points.
Well, I got money on Beartown Lounge.
I love the Riverboat Depot. Some of our favorite players are playing at the Riverboat Depot. Danny's Dugout sits in 6th place with 84,000 points, as Haskell's sits in 5th with 88,000 points. Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards sits in 4th with 97,000 points, as the Char House finds themselves in 3rd as the first location in the 100,000 point club with exactly 102,000 points. With 107,000 points in 2nd place, we have the Lookout Bar and Grill, as J.R. Mack is the number 1 location in the Game Day Bingo standings. They sit with a grand total of 166,000 Game Day Bingo points.
Well, congratulations to all of our players and locations. Make sure you come on out each day to try your hand at great Game Day Bingo opportunities and try and solidify your spot and the location you play at in our standings for this season 17. If you do want to take a break from our great live bingo, though, I highly suggest going and checking out our great eTab games that are readily available for you on those iPads. We actually have over 70 different charitable eTab games that you guys can go and choose from, with a wide variety of themes to play and huge prizes up to $1,500 in each. Each of those games offer small bets between 50 cents and $5 as well. Go and check out all the different games we have to offer and let us know which one is your favorite. We just had an eTab game coming back and better than ever for you guys to go and check out as well.
Absolutely. That eTab game is Finnegan's Gold. It is a fan favorite eTab game coming back just in time for the St. Patrick's Day celebrations. It is packed now with enhanced graphics, new features, and more ways to win. Finn is bringing even more Irish luck with the exciting new features like Pots of Gold and Finnegan's Garden. It's going to be a blast to play, so hopefully you guys are checking that one out. Just came out last Thursday. We'd love to hear how you're liking it, what kind of prizes you've been able to take home while playing this great updated new eTab game. That's going to be a blast to play. Finnegan's Gold, everywhere you like to play pilot games at.
That's right. Go and check that out, as St. Patty's Day is right around the corner and you want to be primed and ready with the luck of the Irish on your side. So check out Finnegan's Gold wherever you play pilot games. If not, go and check out all the different eTab games we have to offer. My personal favorite at this current moment would have to be Damsels and Dragons. It is a super fun eTab game. It is fantasy medieval themed, as you get to slay dragons, take home cash prizes. Is definitely a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I'll shout out, well, you can't really see it right now, but I got Suds on my t-shirt.
Yes.
And we just had an updated version of Go for Gold
That's
go
right.
out, where you can go hang out with Suds and see if you can take home some great gold medal worthy prizes. It's a lot of fun there as well. Those eTab games always getting updates, so hopefully you guys are checking them out, staying up to date through our social media pages so that you know when those new eTab with brand new graphics are coming to hit your guys' iPads, as we love highlighting all that fun that's out there for you guys to play right now.
Absolutely, but right now, as we speak, we're closing in on a great prize. We have moved past all three of our jackpot prizes, but we have $26.50 of that must-go prize heading on out to Bob over at Carboni's Pizza. Congratulations going on out to you, Bob, in this great round of Game Day Bingo. Stick around and continue to get enrolled. That minor jackpot will now be at 62 balls or less, as that is officially over $100. Make sure you get enrolled in the next 2 minutes.
Should be a lot of fun as we get working through this game. And as we get working into this game number 6 of Game Day Bingo action, we'll be moving into some fun movies released on today. As we start off with the 2006 movie that Jordy has never seen, as she claims she has never seen a single Madea movie. We have Madea's Family Reunion, starring Tyler Perry, Blair Underwood, Keke Palmer, and other fantastic actors and actresses.
That's right. This is marketed as a romantic comedy that came out on today. Super fun stuff, as this follows the Southern matriarch Medea, as she has a lot on her plate. Her nieces have relationship troubles, and Medea has been ordered by the court to become the guardian of a rebellious teen named Nikki. Medea must keep the peace and keep her family together while simultaneously planning her clan's reunion.
Yeah, there you go. Little Medea action right there.
Yeah, and Keke Palmer plays the troubled teen she has to become the guardian of.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is still in the, I feel like, the better Medea movies.
I was gonna say I might like this one.
Yeah, this one I think was pretty entertaining. I think the first two Medea movies where it had some entertainment value. Then you get to like Medea goes to jail, and that's where it starts to really go off the rails for me.
Yeah.
But the first two I'm fond of, and Family Reunion is a decently funny one. It still had its moments for sure in 2006.
Yeah, well, maybe give Medea's Family Reunion a watch on today. Up next, in 2011, we've got the movie Wanderlust.
Yeah, this one has a star-studded duo, at least, as the main two, as you got Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston being the main two, actor and actress. But you also get fun accompaniments of Malin Ackerman, as well as Ken Marino and other Catherine Hahn's in this movie, Jordan Peele.
Alan Atta. There's a ton of people that came in for this movie. It's really interesting. This stars Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston, as they are they are a couple from the city, and they are having a few dysfunctions in their relationship, trying to make it work. They don't really know what's the right move, and so they find this commune. This counterculture community is what it is called. Yeah. And they try and give it a go. It's definitely super interesting. Made me realize I could never live that life.
No.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed the random cameos that come in. Justin Theroux's character is pretty funny in it.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting movie, that's for sure. I can't say that I necessarily love the watch, but
no, not by any means.
It was definitely a weird one that I felt like I had to watch, as I had been suggested too many times. I'd been seen clips of it too many times, and I felt like, okay, I need to see this. Jennifer Aniston, Paul Rudd, I mean, that's a star-studded duo, and I will probably never watch it again. But I watched it all the way to the end, so I guess there's that to be said about it. 2012 Wanderlust came out today. What's your favorite Paul Rudd movie?
If we're being completely honest, I really enjoy him as a person, but I'm not a huge fan of the movies he picks.
Oh, okay.
I would have to go probably with like Anchorman or Clueless.
Anchorman or Clueless?
Mm-hmm.
I would say my favorite role of Paul Rudd's.
Ooh, I did like him in Wet Hot American Summer.
That's a good one.
That was funny.
That is a good one. I'll give him the shout out for the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Ooh.
Yeah. Great
Good
stuff there.
stuff.
Next up, released on today in 2017, we have As You Are.
That's right. I can't say that I have seen this movie. It is a mystery drama that came out on today in 2016. In the early 1990s, the relationships between three teenagers are traced through their dispersed memories during a police investigation.
Very interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, has Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things starring in this cast. As that seems to be the only really heavy, big celeb in this one. As
Amanda Steinberg is getting bigger, but
oh
we do
yeah,
have Chief as well as Super D. Chief at the extra innings and Super D at the Shore 9-6 getting to split up this $39.30 Musco prize. We still have that minor jackpot growing into this next matchup. That count will be at 64 balls or less for that minor prize now, so continue to get enrolled in the next 2 minutes.
yeah, definitely some cool stuff there as we get after in this upcoming game. But yeah, you're completely right. Amanda Steinberg is pretty big actress
I
as
was gonna
well.
say, yeah, she's Rue, she's
Yeah, I completely forgot about all the things that she's been a part of. She could be even bigger
Darkest
than Charlie
Minds.
Heaton.
Yeah, I do think she's bigger than Charlie Heaton. She's like a movie star.
Yeah, Charlie Heaton just has the very iconic character for Stranger Things. But very, very cool stuff there. As You Are, released on today. Maybe give it a watch. Pretty good cast. Doesn't seem to have a huge following on it as it's not rated either. But maybe give it a watch on today and you'll be able to enjoy a, best kept secret that was released on today in 2017, As You Are.
Absolutely. It seems to be a pretty small production company that put the movie on, and the
Oh,
actors
okay.
just chose to work on it out
Very
of its own
cool.
merit. So I definitely think that there's probably an impactful message. Go and give it a watch. Up next, coming out on today in 2017, we have the movie Get Out.
Yeah, this is might be one of the best horror movies I've watched since
I think
when I
this.
first got into horror movies.
I think this horror movie like changed the game when it came to horror movies.
Oh, absolutely.
It completely changed the dynamic that we saw in the upcoming horror films that came out.
100%, 100%. This is kind of the also breakout movie for Jordan Peele as a director and was such a shock because all I had known previous to this was Jordan Peele, the comedian from Key and Peele that did all these comedy sketches together. And so I thought for sure this was going to be, because, it's listed as a horror comedy kind of thing. And so I thought, oh, like, I could see it being horror, but probably leans more comedy. I mean, it's Jordan Peele. And then I ended up watching, I was like, oh my gosh. This is so much different than I ever ended up thinking it was going to be. But great actors, great actresses across this movie, and you've seen them now get used in a lot of different Jordan Peele movies, I feel like, again, and in their own really, really well-received works. But some of the first time ever seeing a lot of these actors and actresses was in the 2017 horror movie Get Out.
Absolutely. I can't believe how big Daniel Kaluuya got because of this film. It
Mhm.
truly is awesome getting to see his career take off, and going back to see pictures of Get Out and even watching the film. He's so much younger than
Oh, absolutely.
today, and it's very fun seeing the progression of his career, as well as like Lakeith Stanfield and even more actors that I really didn't know much of prior to Get Out.
Yeah.
But yeah, really interesting. Wait for it to come out so I can rewatch it again.
Oh, absolutely.
Because as you're coming out, you're talking to your friends, and you're realizing that there are very pivotal small things that you missed the
Oh,
first
for
time.
sure. The foreshadowing in it is insane.
Yes, there is so much foreshadowing, and there are so many different little Easter eggs throughout the film, and it makes it really fun, and it gives it that rewatch ability, and not a lot of films have that, especially in the horror genre,
Oh,
where
for sure.
you kind of do rely on that shock or the twist factor.
Yeah,
but
the mystery's out, so how can I watch it again?
but there's so much more. Each time you watch it, you pick up something new, and so awesome film. Get Out on today in 2017.
Deserves its 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Very highly rated. 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Just a really, really well done work. Is this your favorite Jordan Peele horror movie?
No, I really enjoyed Us.
Did you? I liked Us. I think it was actually a more enjoyable watch than Get Out, but I think Get Out was the better horror movie. But Us was just a little bit more fun of a movie for me. Like, I thought the concepts in it was
I
a little
love
bit
the
more
concept of it.
fun. Like, I
I
thought
thought the kids were really great in it.
it was, yeah, they did a great job. It was the intensity with having a kid involved in the whole storyline added to the pressure of the whole situation. But we do have a winner here we need to highlight as we got a minor jackpot going out.
No shows at McPete's, taking away $224.72. Congratulations, no shows, taking home that minor jackpot prize. We will have a double Musco growing into this next matchup. I didn't quite catch what that cash amount was at, but getting rolled into this next matchup, you won't want to miss out. Just under 2 minutes to do so. But we were talking about Jordan Peele's horror films, as there are quite a few that he has since come out with since Get Out in 2017. Just recently, not recently, but like 2 years ago, we watched the film Nope, and it was another one where I came out of it thinking like, wow, I've really never watched a movie like that.
Yeah.
Was it necessarily like the best? No, there was a lot where I came out that I was just like, wow, that was almost scarring.
Yeah, it was a well done. It was a well done movie. It just wasn't
Absolutely.
my type
It
of
was
horror
just
movie.
like unsettling to a T. Like, I didn't come out of it satisfied by any means. I just came out of it like unnerved, you know?
Yeah, I totally get that. There's definitely some shock value scenes, some gore that's a little bit worse than other even Jordan Peele movies, who does like to push the fold.
Absolutely. But awesome stuff. Get Out coming out on today, 2017.
Absolutely, and we end it all off with the horror comedy Cocaine Bear. Can you believe they're listed in the same genre, horror comedy? This movie and Get Out. Both listed in the same genre. But this one stars Ray Liotta, as well as Jesse Tyler Ferguson is in this one.
Margot Martindale.
Margot Martindale, Carrie Russell, and other fantastic actors and
Alden
actresses.
Elrich. Oh, I like that actor.
Yeah, it's a very, very interesting crew that all come
Brooklyn
together.
Prince is in this. I am such a fan of her. She's an up-and-coming actress right now, and I think she will do great things.
Absolutely. It's a very fun cast to get together for this absurd comedy. It's as a 227-kilogram black bear consumes a significant amount of cocaine and embarks on a drug-fueled rampage through a Georgia forest, endangering the lives of cops, criminals, tourists, and teenagers as we follow the storylines of multiple different people as they go out there. It's a fun one.
Elizabeth Banks is the producer and director of this film.
That makes a lot of sense. It's a great...
That makes sense to you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It makes sense to me. Elizabeth Banks seems like she could put something like this together.
It's crazy. I think it's because she put this out that we get such incredible actors that came together for this concept.
Absolutely.
I think it is so funny that you have Ray Liotta and Jesse Tyler Ferguson in this film.
It's a good horror comedy. It's like actually like entertaining. Like, it's not just some like terrible.
It's got 66% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got to be at least decently received.
Like,
it's over.
Yeah, it's one of the funnier, just like out of pocket kind of concepts to go out there. I thought it had some really quotable moments as well.
I know you were pretty excited about this.
I did. I thought it was a fun cast to come together. I thought it was a well done. Like,
so have you watched any of its
stupid.
brother films like Cocaine Shark or Meth Gator?
Actually, yes. I've watched all of them. No.
This is my favorite
No.
subgenre,
No,
actually.
I actually only watch
I only watch
drug-induced animals.
cocaine crabs,
That's insane. From
Cocaine
outer
cougar?
space.
Cocaine werewolf. Oh wow!
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
If you want, there is in fact a whole subgenre you could lose yourself into.
If they were all directed by Elizabeth Banks, yes, I would watch all of them.
They
but
all use the same font, so I mean.
they do all use the same exact font. But this one is better than the others.
Now I want to know if she directs all of them. That's so funny.
Fun watch. That's
Well,
hilarious.
Cocaine Bear, the horror comedy, coming out on today in 2023.
Absolutely. Give it a watch on today as we got got a great list of movies with Medea, Family Reunion, Wanderlust, As You Are, Get Out, and Cocaine Bear all coming out on today.
You know what's crazy is that all of these films, as different as they are all supposed to have underlying comedy.
They all
Yeah.
are. They all are. It's supposed to have just a tinge of comedy
Just
out
watch
there.
them in order, really. There's your movie night for tonight.
There you go. That's a weird order, but for sure. We got one ball away for these players. Can we
Grand
give out the
finale.
double must-go prizes? We got $81.10 available on it, as we'll wait and see which one of these lucky players ends up taking it home, as that minor jackpot in this next game will be clicking up from 52 to 54 balls or less.
Mouse at the B&B Olympic Bowl takes home this double must-go prize. $81.10 is heading your way, Mouse. Congratulations there. That minor jackpot will be at 54 balls or less once again, like Ian just said. Back to clicking up and ball count. Stick around, continue to get enrolled. You do not want to miss out.
Absolutely. Now, as we get enrolled into this next Wild theme game, we would like to talk about our Minnesota Wild, as they are 34-19-4 on the season. And me and Jordy were actually watching this game as it went down. We went to a local bar and had a good time as we watched them have a crazy comeback where Marco Rossi scored 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in overtime, and we rallied for a 4-3 victory over the Detroit Red Wings on Saturday. Rossi had just come out of the penalty box after being called for hooking. He wound up with a breakaway, and his shot squirted past the goal line. The Matt Boldy had a goal and assist for Minnesota, who rallied from a 3-1 third period deficit. Marcus Foligno and Vinny Hinstroza also scored, and Marc-Andre Fleury stopped 27 shots. It was a fantastic comeback. It was absolutely crazy. We were hanging around some Wings fans, and I was talking with my buddy, and he was absolutely demoralized by the fact that he had to watch his Wings go out there 3-1 in the third period. He was feeling all confident, and then they end up blowing the entire lead.
I know he showed up right at that time, too. It was the direct turning point of the game.
Yeah,
it was so good.
It was exactly when they were at their peak. 3-1 in the third period is when he showed up at the bar to, talk.
Join us.
And then as it all went downhill, he was there.
So good.
Great stuff for our Minnesota Wild, though, and we were able to get the victory. Fantastic win.
That's right, but we are going up against the Red Wings yet again tomorrow night at 8 p.m., so it should be another fun game. Hopefully we can two-peat it and get another win under our belt. But before that happens, if you would like to show your support, go and check out the great eTab game that we have teamed up with our Wild for. It's called Let's Go Wild. You can play wherever you play Pilot games, and check that out to show your support for our Wild before that great game against the Red Wings tomorrow night at 8.
Absolutely. And as we continue to be working through these games right here, balls dropping in this awesome matchup of Game Day Bingo fun, I would like to give a quick shout out to anybody out there celebrating your birthday on today. Shout out to you. We're so glad that you brought a little Pilot Games action into your birthday celebration. And we'd also like to highlight some fun celebrities that you share your birthday with.
That's right, as we started off all the way back in 1874 with Honus Wagner, the American Baseball Hall of Fame shortstop, eight-time NL batting champion, 5-time NL RBI and stolen base leader, and played with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Wow, very, very impressive career there, Honus Wagner. Just dominated for his time with Pittsburgh, and was dominant. Happy birthday to Onus.
Absolutely.
Next up, born on today in 1932, we got Jay Sandrich, an American Emmy Award-winning television director, who is iconic for some of his works with The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Soap, as well as The Cosby Show. He worked on a ton of different little, what would they be called? Soap operas or sitcoms is what they're called. Yeah, a ton of different sitcoms, getting him into the Television Hall of Fame for his career.
That's right. That's some pretty incredible stuff. He even worked on a few films like Seems Like Old Times with Chevy Chase and even more. Very fun stuff. Jay Sandrich on today.
Absolutely. Definitely a fun one to be able to highlight there.
Absolutely. Happy birthday as we move on to our next celebrity born on today. On today, in 1944, we got Nicky Hopkins, the British rock session pianist, played with the Rolling Stones from 1967 through 1975, played with the Who for Getting in Tune, played with the Kinks for Sunny Afternoon, and then even played with the Beatles on the song Revolution, played with John Lennon on Jealous Guy, and was even a Quicksilver Messenger service. Maybe that's a band that he was a part of.
The Quicksilver Messenger Service.
Yeah.
Very, very cool career. I always kind of enjoy highlighting every once in a while rock session players because they just get to work. I feel like that's one of the coolest careers, even though you're not one of the iconic band members, to work with
You've been a part of.
the Rolling Stones,
Yeah.
the Beatles, the Kinks, the Who, John Lennon. So many crazy careers there.
We do have a winner here as Oz at the Crooked Pine Ale House. Mankato gets to take away this Musco prize. $15.40 is heading your way, Oz. Congratulations there. Stick around and continue to get enrolled into this next matchup. That minor jackpot will be at 58 or 56 balls or less. Get enrolled in just under the next 2 minutes.
Absolutely, absolutely. But cool stuff there. If you could do that for a few musical artists, who would you be the session pianist for, or whatever it may be? If you could choose three that you would have in your career that are just icons.
Adele, Stevie Nicks, and I would say Queen, but I'll say Queen.
Queen, yeah. Fun stuff there.
How about yourself?
I have no idea. That was very much. I only thought about you in that situation. I did not think of myself at all. Probably the Dave Matthews Band, Hootie and the Blowfish, and Steely Dan.
Nice.
There you go.
Good stuff.
Next celebrity birthday, born on today in 1947, we got Edward James Olmos, the American actor from Miami Vice, Stand and Delivered, as well as Triumph. He's also a detective, producer, writer, and activist, known for...
Director, not detective.
Yeah, not detective. Oh my gosh. He's known for his distinctive features and gruff voice, for his roles like Lieutenant Marty Costello in Miami Vice, and William Adam in the reimagined Battlestar Galactica.
That's right. He's also the Goodwill Ambassador for USEF and the Executive Director of the Lives in Hazard Educational Project, a national gang prevention program.
Very cool stuff. Happy birthday to Edward James Olmos.
Absolutely. Up next, in 1951, we got Deborah Jo Rump. She is the American stage and screen actress, known for being Kitty Foreman in That 70s Show and becoming Dr. Ruth.
Very cool stuff. Playing Kitty is just such an iconic role for her that she'll always be, Kitty Foreman in anywhere she goes. But she ended up appearing in quite a few other really fun things. Probably most recently was really interesting to see her star in WandaVision along with Agatha All Along, which she is so funny jumping around with all those different witches.
Absolutely. Yeah, big fan of her. I think she is an awesome actress. She's super funny and can be serious when she needs to be. Very fun stuff. Born on today, Deborah Jo Rupp.
Yeah, I love her relationship with what's his name? Gosh, I'm blanking on Kitty and
Red?
Yeah, Red Foreman. They just have such a funny banter with each other.
I know, Red only puts up with her.
Absolutely. Kind of reminds me of your brother and his fiance. But next up, born on today in 1956, we got Eddie Murray, the American MLB Hall of Fame first baseman, 8-time All-Star, 3-time Golden Glove. Played for the Baltimore Orioles from 1977 to 1988, and again in 1996. LA Dodgers from 1989 to 1991, and then again in 97. And it was with 3 other teams throughout his career, but a Hall of Fame first baseman, Eddie Murray, born on today.
Absolutely. Happy birthday to Eddie Murray. Up next, in 1958, we have Chris Buck, the American animator and film director, did some of my favorite films like Tarzan, Surf's Up, and even Frozen.
Wow, those are some very iconic animated works. That is for sure. Some of my absolute favorites out there he has worked on. So that's really, really cool. He also did some work with Pocahontas as well. And the newest is one of my least favorite of his that he's done, Wish, which came out in 2023.
Well, very awesome stuff. Happy birthday to Chris Buck, the awesome animator. I gotta say, I love Tarzan and Surf's Up. They are some of my fan favorites.
Oh, absolutely. Some of the first, like, of my favorite animated works were those two.
I completely agree.
We have clicked past our minor jackpot in this game right here. We'll see who ends up taking home the Musco prize in this matchup as that minor jackpot heads into this next game. And it will be clicking up from 56 to 58 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun as we get working in this matchup, as we do have that Musco prize going out.
JJKK over at the Municipal Liquor Store List Center takes home $17.20. Congratulations going on out to you, JJKK over at Municipal Liquor Store. Make sure to get enrolled into this next matchup. That minor jackpot will be at 58 balls or less. This is going to be our second to last game, so stick around and get enrolled. You won't want to miss out.
Absolutely. We do have some more fun celebrity birthdays. Actually, just one more fun celebrity birthday to highlight. Born on today in 1977, we got Floyd Mayweather Jr., the American boxer, five-time weight division world champion, record of 26 consecutive wins in world title fights, 10 by KO, and an undefeated record of 50-0, considered to be one of the greatest boxers of all time, Floyd Money Mayweather. Definitely a fun one to be able to highlight here.
Absolutely. He is definitely an awesome boxing professional who has competed between 1996 and 2017. He retired with that undefeated record and won 15 major world championships spanning 5 weight classes, from super featherweight to light middleweight.
Absolutely. He's been the dominant boxer of our lifetime. I don't know if there's any other real boxer that's carried his same his same amount of weight, his accomplishments throughout our young lives, as everything swung more towards the UFC. And so you have those guys that have been really, really dominant, but you don't quite have the boxers that have the big names anymore. And Floyd Mayweather, it's kind of been the biggest name, and now that he's gone, now it's the Fury, Tyson Fury. I think that's probably the biggest boxer right now. But, I mean, still, he doesn't have the same weight of accomplishment as Floyd Mayweather has had throughout his career. So, really, really fun celebrity to be able to highlight Floyd Money Mayweather Jr., born on today in 1977. And again, once again, happy birthday to anybody out there celebrating your birthday.
That's right, but we also want to celebrate anyone playing Pilot games in general. If you're out there taking home these great prizes for yourself, having a blast playing our different eTab games, or really anything in between, we would love for you to snap a player photo and share it with us. Whether it be you holding up that jackpot message or you just having a fun time, snap a photo of your smiling face and send that to us. You can share it with us directly to our Facebook page, onto any of your own social media pages with the hashtag PilotGames, or you can email them directly to us at jackpots@pilotgames.com. We love seeing you all out there have a blast and getting to show you off wherever we can. Go and check that out and share those player pictures with us today.
Absolutely. We love player pictures, and we hope to see even more of them. Checking out all of our social media pages to see those awesome pictures that you guys have been sending in as of recently. I think the most recent one I saw was a guy, he was rocking a cowboy hat, a nice bolo tie with a great finishing touch.
I love a bolo tie.
A bolo tie and a cowboy hat makes me think more so that, oh, you're deserving of to wear that cowboy hat, because most of the time I think poser when I see a cowboy hat out there. I'm like, if you're really like a blue collar man, like that cowboy hat says you would be wearing like a trucker hat or something instead if you're real. Most of the time I'm like poser. But if they're wearing a cowboy hat and a bolo tie, I'm like, oh, they're dressed up. That's
Yeah.
why they wore their cowboy hat today.
Fair
And
enough.
so, great stuff. Shout out to you sending in that awesome player picture. Not to say that I judge our player pictures at all. I just really loved his player picture. We got 44 balls dropped in this matchup, and as we get through it, we do want to highlight some little bit of Twins news, as we got some score updates to give quick shout outs to, as we've been in spring training.
That's right. As
Just check in with the scores that we ended up playing in.
All right, well, we had a game against the Braves where we ended up taking home a win. The ending score ended up being 3-1.
Okay, nice little win. A great way to start off our spring training.
That's right, but then we ended up having a game against the Pirates, which was less than favorable. As we ended up taking the loss, and that final score ended up being 5-1.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly rookies, young players, development guys we want to see get out there, get some good action. And so it's not really a big deal if we lose, and it's just a cherry on top if we do end up winning those games. So I'll be excited for whenever we do get to see our actual guys out there. But there is another spring training camp game happening today, as they are going to be taking on the Rays at 12:05 p.m. Should be a fun matchup that is actually going down right now. But we do have a winner here.
That's right, as we have JMS at the Crooked Pine Ale House, Wade Park, taking home this must-go prize, $27.80. Heading your way, JMS. Congratulations on going out to you. Make sure to get enrolled in what will be our final game of lunchtime game day bingo. We have that minor jackpot sitting at 60 balls or less. Let's get that cash prize as high as possible in the next minute and 30 seconds. You won't want to miss out as we inch our way closer to giving out a great prize here.
Absolutely. So currently there is a game happening for our Twins and Tampa Bay Rays. It's currently tied 1-1 at the bottom of the second period. We'll see how that all goes down, and we'll highlight the grand ending of that game, grand total of that matchup tonight, as we play some happy hour game day bingo from 4 to 6 p.m. But send some luck out to our Twins while we're playing.
That's right, as we have teamed up with our Minnesota Twins for the incredible eTab game Twins Win. You can check out Twins Win wherever you play Pilot games. It's right there for you on those iPads. Play Twins Win today. Show your support for them as they have that spring training game against the Rays happening right now. It is a great way to show your support and an even better way to try and take home some great cash prizes for yourself.
Absolutely. And as we continue working through these games, I would like to talk about some music history on today. And on today, in 1976, the Eagles, their greatest hits from 1971 to 1975, becomes the first album certified platinum by the RIAA, a designation introduced in 1975.
Awesome stuff. The Eagles are a great band, and their greatest hits is definitely a fun combination of songs.
Absolutely. I mean, the Eagles have one of the better lists of just chart topper after chart topper. This greatest hits album contains It Is Easy, Witchy Woman.
Take It Easy.
Take It Easy, yeah. Witchy Woman, Lion Eyes, Already Gone, Desperado, One of These Nights, Tequila Sunrise, Take It to the Limit, Peaceful, Easy Feelin', and The Best of My Love. Some really, really iconic works by the Eagles. Makes sense that it ended up blowing up so big.
Absolutely. Maybe give it a listen to on tonight. It definitely a super fun one.
You got a favorite one from the album?
Definitely One of These Nights.
One of These Nights,
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll go Take It Easy because you took One of These Nights. But I think Lion Eyes is also a really, really great one as well.
You really can't go wrong. It's called their greatest hits for a reason.
Absolutely. And it was and it got certified platinum on today in 1976.
Well, also on today, but in 1993, Eric Clapton wins big at the Grammy Awards, taking 3 awards for Tears in Heaven and 2 more for his album Unplugged, and Best Rock Song for his acoustic version of Layla.
Very impressive stuff. Eric Clapton, just, a dominant performer that due to his mass success and just genius as a musician, was able to just sweep the Grammys of a ton of awards. What was that in total? 3?
Mm-hmm.
5?
Taking 3 awards.
I was.
No,
I didn't
6
know.
total.
6 total awards at the Grammys. That is some incredibly impressive stuff there.
Absolutely, and I know they're even doing a tribute to him on some streaming platform. They have like a live concert and culmination of his greatest hits coming on out.
Very cool. Well, give a little listen to some Eric Clapton on today as we are finishing up these games right here. Shout out to our Timberwolves. They're playing the Thunder tonight at 8 p.m. Shoot some luck out to them as we love supporting our Twins, our Timberwolves, as well as they're currently in season. But as we finish up these lunchtime bingo games, me and Jordy would like to highlight a fantastic player spotlight.
That's right. Just this past weekend, Norm was over at Ernie's on Gull Lake, taking home the largest jackpot prize of the weekend with over $41,740. Well, Norm, as well as everyone over at Ernie's on Gull Lake, support the Confidence Learning Center. Their mission is to help the people with developmental and cognitive disabilities build self-confidence and self-esteem through outdoor activities.
A very, very cool charity to be supporting out there, Norm, and we're so happy that everybody out there playing is over at Ernie's on Gold Lake is supporting such a cool charity. As you guys are supporting charities all across Minnesota, as well as Mike over the Sherwood Lounge takes home the must-go prize of $34.80. Enjoy a opportunity at $123,000 and some Lucky 4 bingo coming up, as well as a 62 ball or less minor jackpot in the next game of Game Day Bingo. And as you guys play through such fun games of bingo coming up soon, remember, as you play pilot games, your community wins.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win. Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.
on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherload Jackpot. on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode jackpot.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.